It turns out I had already paid for this box, so I'm sharing it with you guys. Hi everybody, welcome back to A Well-Read Nerd. I'm Amber, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing for November's Twisted Retreat box. I did last month's, which was their inaugural box. You can check it out in the little card up here. I really enjoyed it. I told you guys I wasn't going to be doing unboxings, but it turns out I paid for this one. I think I shut off my subscription for next month, but if I haven't, I'll share it with you guys. Like I said, I've been doing some rearranging in my personal life. The unboxings are kind of going away, but some stuff I did already pay for. I'm not going to go into what's going on. That's not teasing or anything. It's just today was a stressful day. Mostly making videos to help myself unwind from it. But there is some stuff coming up, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. Check out my community tab, because I inexplicably have a community tab. I thought I had to hit 1,000 subscribers to get one of those, but apparently not. So I've been taking advantage of it. So I'll be posting things on there to give you guys a heads up as stuff on my end changes over the next couple of months. Anyways, we're going to get into the unboxing. They sent me in a plain brown box this month with no theming on the outside, so I'm not going to show you guys the outside because it just has a fragile sticker and my shipping label, which again will not come off the box. So I'm not going to show So I'm not going to show that to you guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and start grabbing stuff out, and we'll take it from there. Alright, first we have their lovely Twisted Times thing, and it's got a something fell in the box. A preview, Amber, for December's box. So I think I inadvertently showed you what book it is, because it's down at the bottom it says original cover, Twisted Retreat cover. Sorry about that, you know what book it is now. But the theme for December, if you're interested in getting this, I'll link them down below, is Will You Survive? And it's going to have a blanket in it, which is always good. It's going to have a tarot card and candle, which is part of their theming. There's apparently going to be in every month. Creepy and unique items that you will adore. And then it gives a little bit about the book, but it says it's an exclusive hardcover with foiling, gorgeous dust jackets, stenciled edges, end pages, and more. And part of the thing I love about them, and Unplugged Box is starting to do those too. I apparently paid for this month. I just got theirs in. It's sitting over there. Their book for this month was absolutely gorgeous. It had stenciled edges. So this is the book that I haven't started reading this one yet, but this is Unplugged Box's book for November. The Secret Garden of, I think it's Yanagi Inn, but this is what it looks like with stenciled edges, and then the book on the inside is completely done too. So this is absolutely gorgeous, and since they've started doing this, I will up my recommendation for Unplugged Box. They were kind of slagging there for a little bit as far as price and everything, even though I know books are expensive. I would definitely recommend them if you like overall fiction. This is their adult fiction book for November. It's basically retelling of The Secret Garden. But yeah, if you're more okay with like a wider variety of adult fiction, or they do young adult too, I would recommend going and checking them out. You can check out some of my older videos, but things like this are sort of what are starting to make it worth the money nowadays. In any case, I'm going to pull out the next item, or well, the first item, because that was from Unplugged Box, and we'll see what we have. Alright, our first item is our snacking / drink item for the month. It's one or the other, and it's caramel apple corn. It's got this lovely labeling on there. It says, what does it say? Spooky Campfire Stories, caramel apple popcorn, Twisted Retreat. But it's actually by a company called Cornucopia Popcorn, and right there's their website. If you guys want to check it out, let's open this up and see what it tastes like. And by the way, this hasn't been sitting around for a while or whatever. It just came in yesterday. It smells really good. So some of them are green and some of them are brown. So let's see. It tastes good. It's really good, but it's a little too sweet for me. I wish there was a little bit more of like a salt kick to it. But other than that, this is actually really good. So if you want to check out a good company that sells like flavored popcorn, yeah, I'd recommend Cornucopia. Like, check them out. I'll link them down below. So really good. All right, I think I know what the next item is, but let me unfold it and we'll see. Yep, it's a pillowcase. Let's see, it says, welcome to my house. Come freely, go safely, and leave something of the happiness you bring. But I've gotten several pillowcases because this is owned by the same company as Unplugged, and this feels like the same vendor that they go through for these personalized pillowcases. They're really good quality. They hold up. This does fade a little bit over time with washing, but I like the fact that I can wash it. So there's a zipper. Let me see which side the zipper's on. It gotta be a zipper. It's over here. It's on the bottom. So there's a zipper here, so you can put whatever size pillow you want into it. I put these on like my bed pillows. I've got one with Dracula on it, and then one with the Three Witches from the Scottish play on it. But they are very nice. They wash up really well. I just throw them in on the bedding setting with the rest of my sheets and stuff when I do them, and they come out fine. I don't turn them inside out or anything like that. I just wash them. And like I said, the one I got, the Three Witches I got in their October box from their specialty box from like last year, and it's still holding up really well. So these are great. They're great to have. I like them. So this is a good item, and also a good quality item. All right, next we have a bag that smells good. It says The Mist, Terror, Apples, Sin, and this is a bag of shower steamers. I'm not blocking anything. So it gives you directions on the back and how many there's 6 shower steamers in here, the ingredients in case you're allergic to anything. I'm not seeing anything on here that I've had an issue with. For external use only. I personally don't think it's on the company if you stick a shower steamer up your rectum, but whatever. And each one's labeled and everything like this and individually wrapped, so you don't have to worry about the steam in your bathroom ruining them if you leave them in there. And they smell really good. So I'll probably be trying one of these out later on tonight. But yeah, overall a good item, and not to mention the fact that there's 6 in here. That's 6 whole showers worth of shower steam, which I appreciate. Now we've gotten to the box portion of today's video, so just give me a minute here. Alright, we have the next of their tarot candles. This one's Annabelle. And on the top it says, warning, positively do not open. And it says Annabelle Did it say Haunted Bell? Haunting Bell. And the same as before. They're very light scent to it, but I like it. And I especially like the fact that these can be reused later, so I don't just feel like I have to throw it out once the candle's gone. Next box, bigger box. There's an even bigger box in there, so, and this is absolutely amazing, and I love it. It says, make me a coffee or give me death. And it's got little skulls on this side too. I'm trying hard not to drop it and shaking today. But it's got a little lid that you can put a reusable straw through. So this is perfect for like cold brew and stuff like that, or iced tea. So you can just pop it in there, and there you go. You got a little cup. Like I said, I like this. This is probably, I would not feel like this. This definitely not dishwasher safe, because it's wood. Like, it's very clearly like wood, not just plastic painted to look like wood, but also because I have a feeling this would peel off, and it's so pretty I wouldn't want to like damage it. So I would say this is probably hand wash only. So there is that. It didn't come with any like washing instructions, so I'd say hand wash only if you get this. All right, next we have something that on the outside tells me it's for the Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. Not my favorite Edgar Allan Poe story. My favorite is a tie between The Mask of the Red Death and The Cast of Amontillado. I know, not original, but like, let's be real, like, a lot of his more obscure stuff really wasn't all that good. And if you say it was good, You're kind of sounding pretentious. It's stuck inside the box. Aw, the black little heart, and it's not even my birthday. Anyway, this is amazing. I love this. It looks like one of the valves on the top is bigger than the other, so I'm going to assume this is supposed to be like a holder or a base or something, but I could easily like something. No, they're not thick enough. I'd be like, you could stick paintbrushes in there, but they're not that thick. But yeah, I would say like a vase or something, you could stick some flowers in there. But you can see the detail. The detail is actually showing up because of my light much better for you guys than what I'm seeing on my end. But it's very much a black little heart, and this feels like resin. It's not glass. So this is incredibly adorable, and I love it. Hey, the cup came with a reusable straw. I didn't see it all the way down the bottom. But yeah, reusable straw. Plastic reusable straw, but that's fine. I use those plastic reusable straws until they literally fall apart or melt. I have a habit of leaving stuff in places where it shouldn't go. But we have our tarot card for this month, Annabelle, to go with our candle. And then we have a, well, not really a print, this is a postcard. They didn't trim it very well, but that's probably on the part of the printers, whoever did it. Let's see. So that's very nice. There's a little message from the author on the back. And then this is this month's print. So you can choose which side you want. I like this side. I think the light pops more. But I like that. And that kind of looks, I'll look at the thing. It kind of reminds me of like the Hannibal series, but I don't know for sure. They did Hannibal. They did Hannibal last month. They did the cheese board. So I'm hoping they wouldn't do Hannibal again, but I'll check. All right, I have the book, but I'm trying to get out of the plastic, so just bear with me. All right, and we have When the Night Bells Ring by Joe Kaplan. But as you can see, it's a very nice cover. This is an alternate cover. Like I said before, I accidentally showed you guys, but there's also gorgeous stenciling around the edges. It has a gorgeous interior. And then let's take a look at the actual book. Also a gorgeous book itself. So this looks like, if I had to guess off of just the imagery on the book that they chose for, I'd say it's a Western vampire story, but let me take a real quick look at it and then I'll let you guys know. Alright, so it is a Western vampire story, but not in the conventional sense. It seems to be taking place largely in a post-apocalyptic world. I say mostly because they find a diary about something that happened in the 1800s and the monsters that are in this collapsed mine. So I'm not sure if it like goes back and forth between the narratives or if it's one of those things where like there are excerpts from the diary like interspersed in the narrative. So there's that. So technically it's a Western story about, it never says vampires. It says the monsters are still here and they're thirsty. Leads me to believe vampires or some version of vampires. But yeah, it sounds interesting. It sounds like my kind of read. Now, as always, we have the neurodivergent test. Nobody still has told me if I'm the only one whose brain doesn't do well with first person, but it's first person. I'll give it a try. Or is that the diary section? Let me see. It looks like, so I'm flipping through because it looks like there are diary sections because there's like dates down here like that. So it says October 31st, 1869, and the diary was from the 1800s. So I'm thinking it looks like, yeah, the diary sections are in first person because it's diary, but the rest of the narrative is in third person. So that's good for me. It makes it a little bit easier for me to hopefully overcome my own issues and enjoy it because it does sound like a really good read. It sounds like a new interesting take on post-apocalyptic vampires, which I know has been done, but the Western setting is something new and interesting. There's also a climate element to it. So, like climate change element to it, which will also hopefully be interesting and isn't just put on the back because it's largely inconsequential. But yeah, this seems like a really good read. I'm going to add it to my TBR pile I have over there, and I will start in on it. As always, if you guys want reviews for these, please ask, because otherwise I probably will not do reviews for them. Even if you just want like a short when I'm done, basically recommending or not recommending, let me know. Alright, so now we have the card, and there's the original cover and then the special one that you get with the box. But let's see, for Home and Garden, we have the beer can coffee glass with straw, which is this. Let's see, and this one was done by Typical Ghost, who did one for their box last month. The pillowcase is Dracula themed, and it was designed by Lie_Brary, who's also I know they've worked with Unplugged Box before, so I like their stuff. Again, if they have public Instagrams or whatever, if you guys want to go check them out, I'll link them down below. Telltale Heart vase. It's a resin vase, and it was actually designed by the Twisted Retreat team. So kudos to the Twisted Retreat team. That is a great item, and I like it. And it also is a vase. Let's see. The caramel apple corn, which I told you was from Cornucopia. Link down below if you want some kettle corn. Let's see. The arts, we have the Magician tarot card, and then it's just... Oh, the Magician tarot card, but it's Annabelle. It's not like the Magician, it's Annabelle. And then the art print, which doesn't say it was inspired by any particular, like, fandom or, like, intellectual property. It's just generically spooky, but I like the generically spooky. Then we have the Annabelle candle and the mist shower steamers. So all of them are great items. Did they give us prices on last month's? No prices on last month's. I don't know what I was thinking with prices. Maybe Unplugged Box did prices for one of their recent ones. I don't remember. But no prices, so I don't know how much any of this stuff is worth. So I can't give you an over-under for what the cost is. Let's see if the book has a cost. $25.99 for the book. So that's like half the price of the box right there. So let's say all of that stuff back there has to cost more than $25. Let's be real. But yeah, that's November's Twisted Retreat box. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy it? I seriously like this one. The book from last month, River of Ashes, was pretty good. It was, like I suspected, it was more of that like new adult, like geared more towards young adult than older crowds, even though it did have like more adult content in it. Was that the one that was the first in the series? I read a couple that were the first in the series, and I'm never happy about that. Let me look and see. Yeah, this is the Saint Benedict book 1. I had the page in the back that explains more about what the series is going to be like. This is why I should always like make sure the pages aren't stuck together. But yeah. Anyway, pretty good read. I would recommend this one for anybody who likes grounded horror. I guess that's a good way of saying, like, not like supernatural horror, but like more real world horror. Or on the back they listed as like Southern Gothic style horror. I don't think, for me, that doesn't really fit with this one. Maybe the overarching series will be more Southern Gothic, but that's a personal opinion. If you like Southern Gothic, you might like this one. So there's that. In any case, this has been November's Twisted Retreat unboxing. What did you guys think? Was there any item that you really liked? I really liked the heart. I always wanted one. But yeah, I liked all the items. They were really good. Their theming is always really good. Their special like covers and stuff for the books are amazing. They look like they belong on the bookshelf with each other, which is also nice. And you can even turn them around this way. But yeah, overall, I would say Twisted Retreat is definitely worth the money. If you guys want, follow the link down below. Check them out for yourselves, get exact pricing and everything else, because I cannot remember the price off the top of my head right now. It's not because I didn't write it down somewhere, it's because I lost the sticky note. But yeah, it's in the $55 to $65 range from what I remember. So more than adequate for a subscription box of this caliber. In any case, if you guys like what you see here, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, please go check out more of my content and then subscribe. And with that, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.